Hello, always Dizzy here. Going to start with puzzle streak of 41, as I always do before I play any games. A bit of a later stream again today. Was busy again. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to start at the 1 minute mark. Hopefully my fan in the background is not too loud. It's very loud. Oh, sorry, it's very hot and loud here. Okay, we're almost at the 1 minute mark. Let's go. Let's go. Don't like that one for level 2. I'm not sure what the difference is. I'm going to go to B6, but I want to look at this with the engine after. What's the difference? Well, we're not taking the B pawn. Is that the only difference here? Still kind of confused. Yeah, I don't like this puzzle. This is bad. Holy crap, is that bad? Bad puzzles are bad. You have 2 pieces under attack. Although there's 94. Still looks good. I don't like that one either. I'm not liking this batch of puzzles. Not a fan. Devretsky pawns? push. And then check. Check. So knight d3. Queen somewhere. Can't go there. Here. Ooh. Where's everybody tonight? Been live for 8 minutes here. Where be everybody tonight? I think it's knight c1 and then g5, but if queen c2, it's still kind of a battle. Okay. g5. Check here after. Actually, I could go check here now. Okay, so check. King g3. check. If knight g3, check. And then I can take or trade rooks, and then actually could I do that? Sorry. So being knight g3, rook h8, king g1. Oh no, king g1 I have queen a1. Which is still kind of confusing or unclear. If he goes g3, and then check king g2. If I start with rook h8, king g3, then give a check, he has to play king f2. This is hard. Yeah, because if I then go rook f8, there's king e3. It's very close to being mated, though. Check, and then king d3. Then check, king c3. But he's alive. And then I can take here, check. That's mate. God. Yeah, that ends way too soon. That should be like 2300. The puzzles today are really bad. Check. Check. Check wins the bishop. Not liking these puzzles today, but these will self-protect. So we just go after his pawn. Wow. I could see us drawing this, but we can win? Can I take on f7? If c2, then it's mate. I think we're taking on f7 here. Take and then d5. Take and then king d5. What if he can't push? So king is too good. King's too good. Oh, I can take on d6. Check. Check. Mate. Queen f3. Simple as. Here. But why? Because then we shoulder him out. If I go to c6, he then has access to c6. Yeah, so boom, 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 boom. Doing pretty well. It's 18 minutes in here. Check. That's not my queen. Check. So first of all, we're down a piece. So can he just run? No, because I'm taking on f2. So he has to take. Then I have check here. I guess he could take because my discovery doesn't help. So take on f1, c3 right away. And if he goes queen e2, I have knight d2, king e1, and then check. Or do I have more? I have queen b1, but then queen d1. Check. That's far ahead. That is far ahead. Can I push c3? I might have c3 here. Yeah, it's c3. $39. No, still nobody in this stream. Maybe that's why I'm doing so well. I think I have queen f7. Queen f7 and then mate. Last one. Great time so far, 21 minutes. Oh, it's not mate in 2. Or is it? Can I sack? Nope. Can I sack here? He has to take it. Yeah, and then mate in 2. So rook g2, he has to take. Check. Yeah. Done. 21 minutes. Under 21 minutes. That's good, and I had a good session last time as well. $20 minutes. Now it's time for a game. Okay. Dutch. Gotta play quicker. When will I learn this crucial rule? Or, you know, how often do I get flagged? Far too often. This guy just blinked. He might be loading up the stream. No, he does have a bad connection. 1 bar connection. Here first. I was thinking bishop b4. Is there trickery? Is there... No, I was thinking my king was here and there might be this check. But that's my queen. 23 minutes in, nobody here. That's... Oh, he moved. And then do I want this right away? I don't think there's a rush. That's a castle. Maybe there was a rush. Because I can't play b6 now. Okay, knight c6, d5. Knight a5. That's not so bad, right? We could do that. Another idea is c5, which is like birdie. Sometimes this can be a problem too. Oh, already I'm playing slow, but opening, I can't help myself. Too interesting. Yeah, so I'm just going to go knight a5. He's weakening. See, and if this bishop goes here, c4 becomes weaker. Yeah, just b6. And then if bishop g2, I guess bishop b7. But there's maybe d6. Then maybe c5. Let's try it. Actually, sorry. d6 I take. Okay. d6 for me. And if he takes again, I'm taking on g2. This is a beautiful position for black. Have to watch my clock though. Pre-move. Okay, e5. Fixing these weaknesses. And then h6. And then maybe bishop a6. How do we capture? If I take with the queen, he can come here, but then I have rook f7. We'll go here. I've got so many ideas here. I'm going to go after this one, although it does invite him in, but I don't see how he defends c4. You couldn't ask for a better position. Yeah, so queen d7, rook f7. Feels good to play chess again. Doing this bird course is pretty fun so far. And yeah, I might start to really. I mean, I've never stopped playing chess since I started as an adult, but sometimes I just kind of go through the motions. There's a fork if I take with the knight, but then my bishop hangs. Okay, so this does allow e4, but I think I can take a page out of the bird. In the bird, when you have a pawn on e4 and then they push e5, you can then play f5. And here it's the reverse. So, oh god, doing this bird course is helping my Dutch. Okay, so I don't know what that does. Maybe he's threatening. I don't know what he's threatening. So we can do here. Because if I push, he might be able to attack that pawn later. Maybe I should go g5. And then this might be a threat. Yeah. Again, another bird idea. Okay, I think I have to move this bishop now. So do I go to a6? Then he has c4. I could go here, but he just attacks it again. Yeah, so that's a good move, right? Okay. Yeah, so he might have c4 now. Although I could take on c4. I would get a rook and a pawn. But then again, his rook and queen are doing nothing here. Oh, maybe he has c5 after. I think I'm okay if he does that. Okay. So can I push knight f2 and then trade a lot? If he takes, then I'm planning f3. But he's okay there, right? Boom, boom, f3, bishop h1. No. Then I have check. Okay, here we go. Man, I feel like I'm getting stronger. I'm playing a 1900, but just in general, I think I'm getting better, even though my ratings don't show it. I feel I'm getting better. Didn't mean to click that. Trigger happy on the fingers. I feel I'm getting better. Like, a lot of the moves I play are, like, these aren't moves I would have played 6 months ago. That being said, how do I continue here? Check. It's not mate. I guess I'm threatening g4. I can also double up on the f-file, because his queen and rook are doing nothing. They're not playing. They're not participating. Oh, now they are. Rook f7. There's a pin. And there's a check. So this is a problem. Actually, no. Yeah. That's a problem. Boom! Boom! I am ridiculous. Okay, so there's a check. And then I have rook f7. So check. Rook f7. Okay. I feel insane. I feel insanely powerful. I'm finding so many moves. The whole game. He has to go for this, but yeah, just go king h7. In fact, I might even be able to just... I might have rook f7 because I don't care about this pawn, right? I'm threatening mate. Oh no, it was this I didn't like. Yeah, that's the draw. So I have to go to king h7. And then after queen e2, just rook f7. There is a check, but that's all there is. Yeah, his rook is very awkward on b4 here. What a game. Yeah, so we're going here. I guess he could do this and then take the bishop. He needs to do that. And he has to go there. And he's still in the game. That's still a lot of work for me. My ears are plugged. 8 viewers now. We're ahead on the clock. He's got to do it. It's not so bad. I'll be up like a rook in value. I'm still a little low in the clock though, even though it was a pretty easy game. Like if my position wasn't completely dominating, I don't have a whole lot of time here. But I do have a completely dominating position. Still, I have to play quicker. Okay, so this is good. We have a minute on him now. You know, every second that ticks is a big advantage for me. Okay, he found a way to stop mate. There is a free knight here though. So we'll take that. And we're still threatening mate in some manners. Don't know how I want to proceed. Probably bring in the other rook. Rook e8. Yeah, so he missed queen f5. Yeah, I think I want to do it this way. Oh, he's got queen here. He's queen h4. No, then it's mate. Wow. See, I'm seeing everything. I'm seeing everything today. Mate. I'm just seeing everything. Man. Yeah, it's over now. I just saw everything today. Amazing. I was so lucid in this game. But I got a very lovely position out of the opening. Yeah, I think I played close to a perfect game. Like maybe one inaccuracy. We'll see. Okay. Let's take a look at that. With the engine, the Dutch is overpowered. Oh, a slight inaccuracy. So one inaccuracy. Okay, 2 inaccuracies overall, but that went pretty smooth. So where were the 2 inaccuracies? First one was here. I don't think. Do we care about that? It's saying bishop. Oh, I did miss bishop b3. I missed bishop b3. What was the other one? Here. It's saying f3. Yeah, I wasn't so sure about this. It wants to take. Yeah, I don't know. I was scared of this getting targeted. I don't care. I think that was close to a perfect game. Okay, 1 win with the Dutch. Good start. 2200, black again. 6 months old, 100 games of dodging. 6 months old. Too new. Too new. Stop making new accounts. Black again. 1-year-old account. 120 games. At least it's 1-year-old. Everybody with a fake account. This one's a little less fake than the others. Opasansky. What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? F3 or F4? So I need to play quicker, you know? Yeah, he doesn't like B5. I need to play quicker. So let's keep the pace going. Can I go D5 here? Yeah, that's annoying. Queen C7. F4 pre-move. F3. Then maybe rook D8. Yeah, I've seen similar ideas. D5. Can I do this? Takes. 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 Fork. It's not good enough. Rook F D8, and then if he pushes, bring the knight back. Not the greatest square. Bishop C4. G5, I can take. Takes. Then I guess I have to go 98. Knight C5. Don't really like it. Boom. Boom, boom. That loses my bishop. Knight c5, I would have to take with the bishop. I don't like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. Except no, just do it. But g5 and then the knight comes in, right? Knight e8, knight d5. I don't have to take with my bishop, but yeah, takes. You could take with the queen. Yeah, I don't like that. h6, g5, takes. Rook fe8. Don't like that either. Knight e8 right away. Then if g5, f5. Knight d5. Hello, programming archives. Takes. Check. I don't like any of these options. I'm just wasting time here. Boom, boom. Okay. No, maybe I should. No, okay, we're doing this. I don't know what else to do. Okay, so g5, knight e8, knight d5, takes. I don't know. Don't like it. We'll have to learn after the game. Okay, maybe d5 here? No, I can't. f5? Can't. This guy's too damn good. This is interesting. If he takes here, he can double my pawns, but well, he can't. No, I'm hitting the rook, so he would have to. Like maybe he has the first knight d5. Yeah, takes. Then I can blockade. He's got the bishop pair though. But I think that might be playable for me. Yeah, nobody's here today, Programming Archives. I don't know why. Sunday night. It's a bit of a later stream, but still. Okay, he's in the tank, the think tank, but he's still got 2 minutes on me because I didn't know what to do against a g4. So I'll be happy if I just get equal on the clock with him. Whoops, didn't mean to click that. What do I do if he plays f4? Like, I guess I'm threatening b3, but f4 looks strong. Yeah, it's hot here. Right now, in my office here, it's over 28. And it's, past 10 p.m. You're in California, right? Or maybe not. Or the East Coast. Chinese relatives in Vancouver? Never heard of it. Yeah, he's still thinking. This is good for me. Less of a time disadvantage. He's really deep. I mean, again, I spent just as long when he played g4, but I'm very happy because now it's a blitz game. Gives me better chances now. Okay, he's moved. Oh, he hung a piece. Maybe I should have spent a few more seconds just to see if there's a trap, but I got excited. He's threatening bishop h3 now. It's kind of funny, he thought for so long. Okay, I could sack the exchange here. And then go here. I get the exchange back. Let's do that. Oh, this was interesting too. But then I'm not winning the rook. But that would have been very strong as well. That might have been winning. Oh well. So we'll take. And attack. He defends. Hello, Ollie. I could go bishop d6, push, push. It's not ideal. Maybe f5. Okay, let's go f5. h6 earlier. It was too weak. Weakening my king side. Okay, so I could really kill his bishop. And then just blockade. Okay, we'll do that. I think taking would have been fine as well. I have to watch the clock. Yeah, put a pawn here. This is going to be too slow, I feel. That's a good move because I can't really blockade here now. That was a good move. Okay. Maybe, I don't know where I'm putting the knight. I could put it here in h5. That doesn't do much. Okay, we'll do that. Is this a move? No, I'm gonna threaten to take. Oh, you might have b4. Okay, he missed that. Rook b1. Blockade. Goes there. Okay, yeah, that's kind of scary. Okay, I hope that my rook can help defend. Yeah, so push. Yeah, so takes. If we go here, takes, boom. Oh, God. I have this. I'm going to try for this. Check. Yeah, here we have this check. Oh, he starts with that? This is pretty good defense. That's some good defense. Boom. Boom. Here. It's always the clock at the end of the day. So hard to remain calm. Okay, he's going to flag. Oh, I almost lost on the clock again. It's so stupid. I should play with increment, but I don't. I should, though. I totally should. But I need to learn time management eventually. Oh, that was too close on the clock anyways. 13 viewers now. He played slow. Well, I mean, he was under tremendous pressure, right, on the board. But, yeah, he should have sped up. Yeah, I got into trouble in the opening there. I didn't know what to do against G4. I almost lost. God, I keep putting this full of ice and it melts within 5 minutes. I could go get more ice and see how long it takes. We could have a raffle, or not a raffle. Yeah, it was +1. Yeah, I think it was around here, and then he had G4. So, and then I forget where he blundered. But so hello Sahil. Yeah, so this was all fine, and then I spent 4 minutes on my reply here. We had a lot of moves. I chose one of the worst ones. So H6. I didn't like G5 so much. Because I thought it's hard to move this knight. Like, let's just say he makes a random move. I didn't want something like this. Yeah, I did the puzzles very quickly today, for once. I didn't like this. Rook feels awkward. There was knight c5, and I think I was still wary. Oh, we're hitting e4. I missed that idea. But what if he takes? Yeah, this is still uncomfortable. These are all uncomfortable. Any other options? Yeah, it just wants us to be calm here, but that's not fun. Knight c6, and then if g4, then h6 is even better. Okay, then we have this whole thing. So maybe knight c6 is better in this position, slightly. Yeah, it was just a tough position. And then he blundered here. Yeah, he blundered a full piece. I got very lucky. Yeah. Okay. Well, 2 wins. That one was very rocky though. Time for some bird. Oh, this guy's provisional. I should have dodged him. He's gonna beat me. He's 1500 bullet, but I'm sure he's gonna beat me here because he's provisional. So this is a Frum's Gambit. I think you go here and then knight h4. It's like my 3rd time playing this opening. Yeah. Yeah, and then I think we go to f4. Because what else are we doing, right? If not that. And it's a weird ass opening. Now, do we go there right away? Probably. We also cover queen d5. And the knight is kind of untouchable for a while. Okay, yeah, so he's playing very quick. I am a little suspicious about this guy. He has no games played. Well, he's got some blitz, but he's 1500 bullet, and then he's playing like perfect theory. Okay, okay, sorry. I'm so suspicious. But when my opponent's provisional, I'm allowed to be suspicious, especially when he's playing this line. Okay, bishop g2, h4. Yeah. That's a problem, right? I might have h4 myself. Sketchy. Yeah, he might just know theory. He might be legit, but it's a little interesting. 1500 bullet. Provisional here. Well, I'm scared of h4, right? I'm scared of h4 and then taking. Maybe I could go bishop g2, h4, and then if he takes, I take back. I'll do that. Otherwise, it was going to be h4 for me. And I'm not concerned about h3. Now, knight c3 maybe. He can get in here in some cases. What about b3? No, bishop f6. Or else I could push a pawn. Hello, Silent Julius. No, it's his account. It's his account. It's provisional. He's played like 10 games and he's 1500 bullet. You know, play with have an established account, and I don't get. I've like almost never accused someone. Everyone has a fake account. That alone is suspicious. And against the policies. Okay, let's go knight c3. I'm not sure where I want my pawns. Okay, e4 looks good. And then d3. d3, there's bishop f6. What? What's this about? Check. But then what? King e2. Here? Is he some genius? Okay. Oh my god. This guy's a genius. Okay, maybe I have knight e2. Oh, this wins a piece, I think. Or he can go here. Okay, he might have queen e5. Wow, he's fast. He doesn't even have to think. This guy's amazing. This guy's amazing. So here he goes queen h2. I'm officially suspicious of this guy. And then I'll try to hide. I'll go king f2 and d4 and hope I can survive. But it's scary. Scary. I don't know. I mean, after he might have made a lot of mistakes here. But we will see. I just find it weird when somebody's 1500 bullet and then they have a provisional rating on rapid and then they're playing all of this. Okay, so d4, now he has more pieces under attack. He can castle now. But I got to play quicker. And then maybe bishop e3. Maybe I can hold. Or even... Well, no, I can't do that. So... Or maybe... Because maybe I just take the bishop. Takes. No, I think I want to go here. Yeah, so let's do this. Wait a second, did I just miss f5? Oh shit, I missed f5. That was a blunder. That was really bad. How did I just forgot about f5. Oh my god. Oh, that was so bad. I could have just taken on f5. He has me rattled. Then again, he might have had knight d4. No, that's still good for me. Yeah, I should have taken on f5 there. Yeah, I'm suspicious. I'm not saying he's cheating, but I'm suspicious. I'm allowed to be suspicious when my opponent has provisional rating. Now he has like 700 blitz games, so that's good. But he's also 1500 bullet, so he's probably an older guy. There's not too many younger players who have like a 500 point difference between bullet and rapid. I think when my opponent has a provisional rating, I think I have the right to be suspicious. It's my right. But yeah, that was a blunder. I'm sure I should have taken on f5. I'm my own worst enemy. Being paranoid of new accounts. But this account doesn't bother me as because it's 5 years old. It doesn't bother me nearly as much as literal brand new accounts that are like a month old. I just don't like playing provisional. Like same thing over the board. I don't like playing provisional accounts for different reasons though. But it's not established. Like I've played a lot of kids when they're like 1400, 1500, and then a year later, I know they're kids and they improve a lot, but like a year later, they become national masters. I have a YouTube video on that. Or FMs. Actually, one of the kids has an IM norm now. There's a kid I played various over-the-board tournaments against him. Various CFC-rated tournaments against him. And I have a plus score against him. He has an IM norm now. Okay, I'm getting off track, but my point is, when I played him, he was like, a lot of these kids are stronger, so I don't like playing provisional accounts. It's very rare that they are lower than that rating. Yes, I should have taken that. I mean, shame on me. Okay, now, he's not an IM yet, though. He's got one IM norm. He's an FM. Okay, so I could force the trade of queens. I am up a piece here, I thought. No, I'm not even up a piece. I thought I was. I should have taken that. I'm so stupid. Okay, I can't believe I didn't take that. If I move my queen, I'm threatening rook h1. So he would need to move his queen here. And then I've done... But then I can go rook h1. At least I've improved my rook a little bit. So let's do that. Hang on. This is actually a little tricky. Okay, I think I can do this. Queen d3 was another idea, but not sure about this. Also this. Yeah, so queen d2. I could have played something safer, but you got to try for rook h1. So he needs to retreat the queen. One of these three squares. I don't know if he can go to h5, actually. So probably h7 or h8. Still going to play rook h1. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I forgot that he would still be on d4 there. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I think I can still go here because he can't start this way. Oh, freak. Okay, knight c5. But then he's taking here. Okay, this is bad. I dropped a pawn. I should have taken on f5 when I had the chance. I mean, I don't mind losing for that reason. Like, I could have taken on f5 earlier. Now I'm losing. I mean, it's equal material, but my king is not safe. His knight is not great, and it's going to be dominated for a while. I think he has to go for this route. But then he can't, I can't take there. Yeah, so he should do that. Maybe I'm threatening knight d5. Not if he goes here, I'm not. Push, though. Queen b6. It gets tricky. There's a check. I think it's in here. But I don't have anything after that. Push. Check. Here. It's complicated. Okay, so yeah, so bing bang check. Very complicated. I could start here. Okay, might as well, yeah, so I don't know what I'm doing here. He's threatening b2 as well. Check, check, open its lines. Oh, Wow. He's good. 1500s are good. He can still walk into a fork. Wow, just going to resign. I don't know, man. Okay. I don't know. Well, we'll see. Look, but I could have taken on F5, I think, earlier. Let's see. Where was it? Here? No, I guess my move is actually better or as good, but I should have seen this. Okay, so I was better, and then he. Okay, so move 18. Yeah, move 18. He thought for kind of interesting, me being my paranoid self. If you look at so he played very quick and then move 18. So he was losing, right? And then move 18, he thinks all of a sudden for 3 minutes, and then he plays perfectly. I mean, the moves were obvious moves, but still. And and then all of a sudden he starts playing quick again. And he played the top engine move after that 3-minute think. And yeah, and even this, I don't know. I'm suspicious. I find that a little strange. First of all, his account it was strange to begin with. And here so he plays very quick. Then he thinks for 3 minutes here, and then he plays literally the top engine move for the rest of the game. And he plays all of the moves quickly, except for at one point. Well, actually, the second move he saw it for a bit too. But it's not. Yeah, it feels a little weird to me. It's not a good look to accuse people, but I am going to report him and let it be up to Lichess to decide. Maybe he played on chess.com and then moved over to Lichess. But I'm going to report. It's been a while since I've reported somebody. Report. Okay. I know this is such a bad look. I understand. But I'm suspicious. That's what this is for. That's what this feature is for. But Lichess never bans anybody. 1500 bullet 2150 rapid provisional. 2 in the game I just played against him. He played quick until move 18, when he suddenly thinks for 3 minutes and proceeds to play the top engine move, every move for the rest of the game, and played all those moves played most of those moves and played most of those moves quickly. And some of them required some thinking. Some of them near the end. And he still played them within like 2 seconds each move. Every move was 2 seconds. Almost every move. And then played most of his moves quickly. 2 seconds mostly. And I just want to see... He He played, well, the opening doesn't really. It seems like I played it correctly, though. I was thinking about h4 here, or where was it? Here? That would have been a mistake, apparently. Not sure why. Okay, then he attacks my knight. I'm going to probably lose a tempo. Okay, so yeah, bishop g2 was good. Yeah, and then he just keeps playing. Okay, but this was an inaccuracy, bishop f5. So that was the first inaccuracy, and then and then he just comes right in. He must really know this opening. Cuz that game felt weird a little bit. Just yeah. And before I send this report, I just want to look at some of his other games. Looks like somebody else might have just reported him. Oh, maybe, I don't know. I think somebody else reported him. So let's take a look at this one. Well, so here's another one he just played 25 minutes ago. It's too short to conclude anything. Yeah, so he's played a lot of recent bullet games, and he's 1500. That's not right. I would bet money, not tons, but there's too many red flags here. Because he played the game I just played against him. He was making most of the moves in 2 seconds, but then he's 1500 bullet. It's a little. There's too many red flags for my liking. But I shouldn't be a streamer and accusing people, but I can't help it. Yeah, no, come on, man. He's got too many. Okay, I'll look at a couple more. Oh, he doesn't actually have too many recent games. Yeah, so he doesn't have many recent games. Yeah, they're short though. Most of them are short. I'll look at this. This will be the last one I look at. Most of his games are like 15 moves long. Yeah, I know it's not a good look to be accusing, but I'm extremely suspicious here. He's just steamrolling everybody here. Okay. Send. Anyways, it's up to Lee Chess. It's in their hands now. I'm just going to put it on the note for him. So, yeah, that leaves a sour taste in my mouth, though. And if he's legit, then I do apologize. But a lot of red flags. Yeah, so my mistakes were like computer likes bishop e3, but I'm still angry about not taking on f5. Now, best move is actually queen h1 here. And then this was a mistake because I missed queen f6. So best move was rook d1. Who the hell is playing rook d1 here? Because there's still queen f6. So I'm sure there's a reason. Oh, he just wants to beef up d4. Yeah. So I had to deal with this threat. Yeah, because yeah. I see the problem. Yeah. And then I hear I'm still slightly better. And then my final. Oh, this wasn't optimal. Yeah, I got a little bit fancy here. because it wasn't so clear on what I'm supposed to do here. But this wasn't terrible. This was really the last. No, even here I'm okay. This was the final blunder. Rook e4. Yeah, because of also bishop c2 apparently, but he just saw everything instantly. And then he picks up the bishop. He just saw all this instantly. Crazy. So I needed to play queen c1. That's a very freaking hard, maybe not hard. We're defending b2. But I had to just play really passively, I guess. I don't like king f1. That's strange. Yeah, these moves are a little bit hard to play here. So what can I say? Hello, Vivek. But yeah, I'm very very skeptical, or I'm very suspicious about this guy. How's he doing in his current game? He's losing. He is losing his current game. So that's good for him. If he somehow wins this, I'll be super suspicious again. I'm gonna wait for Lichess to restart because they're gonna restart in 4 minutes here. So again, I will apologize if this guy is legit, but I'd probably bet. How much would I bet? I'm not 100% sure. I'm just suspicious. I might bet maybe $35. That's how confident I am. $35. Okay, I'm just curious. I just want to see how this game finishes. But he actually, now that I look at it closer, he's not losing actually necessarily. But it looks like black's better. Yeah, I just wanted this game to finish because I want to look at it. Oh, man. I think... You know what's interesting? I think in like the past 2 years of me playing online, I think Lichess banned maybe two or three players. Oh yeah, you came in late, Vivek. I was suspicious for a lot of reasons, even before we played the game. His account alone, like 1500 bullet, and the times on his moves, there were a lot of red flags. Provisional, rapid, and then he played the second half of the game, top engine move, every move, most of the moves in 2 seconds, and they weren't simple moves. They weren't obvious moves, a lot of them. Okay, I'm sorry I'm not moving on from this. But, yeah, I'm extremely suspicious about that game. So, okay, in this game, he looks like black is going to win, though. He lost his rook. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, black... So, I don't know. White might have a draw here. There's no way white's winning, though. There's no way white is winning, so... I guess it's cut off in the screen a little bit here, right? I will play another game, but I just want to see how this one ends. But I don't like Lichess's policy of not refunding rating points, even if you do face a cheater, and then you gain ratings between now and then. But I can somewhat understand it a little bit, because I think on chess.com, chess.com will refund your points no matter what. Like, but I think the downside to that is, like, if you played a lot of games, you might, and then all of a sudden you get points from refunded from a cheater you played. If you played them like 10 games and you lost 100 points to them, you could just get those 100 points added to your score. And if you made up for those points already, then your rating's going to be artificially inflated. So I guess I somewhat understand Lichess's policy from that point of view. It does make sense. I didn't really think about that until more recently. Lichess should state the reasoning for that, though, because that does make sense, but it still sucks. Yeah, Vivek. No, that was the number one thing that made me suspicious from the start. He's 1500 bullet, but he's still playing a lot of good moves quickly in our games, and he's provisional rapid. And that opening too, like, yeah, there was just a lot. Okay, so he did lose this game. Here. So he's not infallible. But okay, I'll play another one. He could be legit, but if he's legit, you still can't say his account is not suspicious. That's what the word. Ooh, c5 right away. This can transpose, obviously. I would like to see bishop g4. So I probably spent way too much on, like, energy. Oh. Yeah, during the course, I'm conflicted. He did play c5, though, so I'm going to take. Yeah, we chop. And then b. Oh, yeah, this is always hard. I had this yesterday, because I'm always scared of c4. Although in this case, I think I could probably take d5. I think I can ignore it. So I'm going to go b3. So the courses on Chessable, I think it might be, it's one of the biggest courses, if not the biggest course on Chessable. Over 1,400 lines. I forgot about this. Maybe I should have played knight c6 first, but no, this is. So I think I can just castle. The bird course, of course. And I've been working on it every day, but I'm still in. I'm only in the bishop g4 lines. So I haven't looked at so much of the important lines yet. I've only looked at bishop g4 lines. But I was right. I did review that game from yesterday in the course, that f5 thing. I was right. You don't want to allow black to play e4. So if white has a pawn e4, then you go f5. Okay, I think we're fine here. So can I not just go d3? So d3. And then So if I go knight c3, oh no, c4 maybe. But then he can go knight e4, right? Takes. I can take with the b pawn. Rook b8. Okay, but this is super thematic. Can you go here? But then I get e5 in. Okay. Actually, can I go e5 here? No, c4. So this is like, I think, the main idea. Maybe not main idea, but one of the main distinctive things about this bird course is c4. The author's idea. There's a fork here, so queen e2. Oh, shit. No, is that a problem? No, it's not. Okay, we can just go queen e2. Rook d8 is e4. So, oh, he has this square now. That's a problem. Wow. Time to be suspicious. Oh my God, I was joking, but it is a brand new account, 4 days old. Just, I just can't catch a break. I was about to joke. So a brand new account. I just can't get, I can't get a legitimate account. Okay, well, I just can't catch a break. I just want a normal opponent. 4 days old. I just can't play a normal game. Okay, anyways, e4. If I let him come in, can I just go bishop c1? Okay, I think I can just go bishop c1. Oh, I forgot about my rook. Okay. Still bishop c1. But brand new account. So what is his normal rating? Is it 2250? I don't know. But I'm not getting... I could also do this. It's a bit slow though, but that would be quite nice. Seven inaccuracy mistakes. What? I don't understand what you mean. I'm not saying he's cheating. I'm saying it's a new account. So this guy could be, he might be 2250 normally. And I'm not getting, if I win or if I lose, I'm not getting the math against their proper rating. Oh, you're talking about my previous opponent. Yeah, well, he's got to dodge the algorithm. Oh, Leech has restarted. Restarting again? I waited for it to restart earlier, I thought. So what I hate about Leech doing this, and I understand I'm complaining a lot here, but it will show their time running, but it ends up being my clock running. And then I just lose like a minute for no reason. I have to keep refreshing. So keep an eye on this. It's his turn, but it might end up being taking it from my clock. It happens too often. Right, it says 6:38. I'll refresh again. And if that happens, you'll see that the world is conspiring against me. Yeah, Lichess just keeps reconnecting here. Ah. I've said it many times, but I would gladly pay a chess membership on chess.com or Lichess, which they won't do, if I can only play established accounts. I would almost never accuse anyone then. It would be extremely rare for me to accuse someone. I would still accuse people, but it would be rare. It might be like once once every few months. But I keep playing new accounts, or like the previous guy was provisional. This guy's 4 days old. Okay, refreshing again. Yeah. Yeah, Lichess keeps saying reconnecting. By the way, Lichess needs to go with a new server. They were very loyal to the one they're using in France, but that server has had so many issues. There was a fire before. They didn't have like proper contingency plans for it. And then it went down again like a few months ago. I forget why. I think there was like another fire or something. That server, and then it takes them hours and hours and hours to get things back up. But for some reason, Lichess is so loyal to that web host. Okay, refreshing again. My opponent's time is still running, but I still think it might take it from my clock. It happens too often. That's why I'm saying it. But yeah, Lichess is still down. There is a way you can test some of this. Okay. Yeah, Lichess is down. It won't even run this. So we'll see who lose points because of Lichess's server restart. I'm pretty pissed. I mean, I've had really bad experience lately online. 2 days, I had 2 people let their clocks run over the past 2 days. And then I'm facing a lot of brand new accounts, as always. That's normal, though. And then we have this. And I gotta wait for this to finish. I don't know. It's a pretty shitty experience lately. Seriously, I mean, come on. It's every day I've had a lot of. Half my games were. This is a day of complaining. You open my game. Let me refresh again. Oh. Yeah. It restarted. I don't know if that's true, though. I'm going to stay here for a little bit. If he did do that, what might have happened is it might have happened to him. What normally happens to me, my opponent's time looks like it's running down, but then I refresh, and it was actually my clock the whole time. It's like a really bad M. Night Shyamalan movie. And so that might have just happened to my opponent, and then he got frustrated because he's like, oh, I just lost like 3 minutes on the clock. And so he just resigned out of frustration. So I'm going to stick around a little bit. I feel bad about that because I think that's what might have happened. I don't feel good about that because it's happened to me too many times. This is a very long downtime for Lichess. It's been down for like over 5 minutes, right? This is still down too. Should I switch to chess.com? I'm peak sitting there. Maybe I should just call it a night. This is a pretty crappy night of games. Yeah, I'm too cranky now. It's too annoying. So I'm going to leave it there. So as a recap, I had a really good puzzle streak session. Did it in 20 minutes. Then I played a bunch of games. I had a brilliant first game. I felt like a genius the first game in the Dutch. Then what happened in the second game? Oh yeah, then he played this G4 line and I got. Oh wait, I won the second game too. I forgot about that. I think he dropped a piece. I got lucky there. Third game was the game I just played against somebody I accused of cheating. I am very, very suspicious about that opponent. We'll see how his account continues over the next few days. And then I played the fourth game, which we didn't really get to play because of server issues. And Lichess is still down. Or maybe is it still down? It's still down. Can I run the analysis board at least? At least we can run that. But there's major server issues here. So let's try to learn something from this game. So I was better here. Although I don't know if the computer analysis will work. Because this is client side. The engine. Oh, you guys can't see. Yeah, this is client side. So I don't think, the computer analysis will go down. Because even that worked. I just had to refresh. I actually played perfectly almost. Okay, so let's backtrack a little bit. So B3 first. If C4... I guess it doesn't really do anything. I can just ignore it. So I didn't need to be worried about that. And then... yeah, so he just loses the tempo. C4 I played. It's not in the top 4 engine moves, but it's such a thematic idea in this course I'm doing. Computer's recommending knight d2. I guess we're still keeping control over c4. Yeah, queen e2. Yeah, e4. And so we baited black to worsen his structure. These are very weak squares. He's left with a bad bishop. We're going to put... actually, yeah. Can attack the pawn. Still not like... obvious on how to continue, but our pieces are better. Our pawn structure is better anyways. Yeah, rook f3 was best. I was considering queen f3, I think. Was I? Oh wait, no, sorry. He's on our rook. Yeah, and then I was thinking I could be greedy and play knight f1. So I'm curious about that. So let's say a5. I know that this is an idea. In the course, the author says they never allow a4. Like either put the knight on a4 or play a4. But this position is a little different because we haven't developed our knight yet. But if I go a4, this is just going to be too weak. But normally you don't want to allow a4. Yeah, so yeah, we can go either way. We can try to be greedy. But this does become a bit scary. No, I guess I can just take on e3 there. Okay. So yeah, this idea being greedy with knight f1. Actually, computer doesn't mind this too much. But yeah, this was yeah, because I guess at the end of the day, our bishop is actually not great, right? So maybe I trade it off. Yeah, that probably makes more sense. Because technically, this is a good bishop. Technically, it's technically a good bishop, but practically, it's not. If I don't trade it off, right? So, if you're ignoring a4, we're gonna snag. I don't know why this is fine. I don't understand why that's fine. Still because of a4. Yeah, that a5, a4 is very annoying. So, we were fine there. Okay. Did Lichess fix itself now? Yes, it did. Lichess is back up. But I'm too cranky now from what has happened. So let's check our win rate. Oh, this might take a while to update. Unfortunately. There's only 5 people in front of me, so let's wait. Yeah, I'm enjoying the course so far. I'm like 3% in. I don't even know if I'm that far in. And I'm still on the. I looked at the key moments section, but I'm still on. I'll show it in another window. I'm still on these lines. The bishop g4 lines. So I'm on this, which is not. It's not very common at my level, but yeah. So I'm going through that, and then I think next is. Then I think it's the E6 lines, which are a lot more common. Okay, is this updating yet? 1 player ahead of me. Could still take a while to run. Vivek, yeah, but that would make the most sense, but I like to start from the beginning. I do things in order. Most of the course, I think, is laid out in a good order. I don't know why he started with this. I think because the course is actually he has it laid out to what is most commonly played in the 1200 to 1800 range. Fortunately, the lines he suggests are good. They're mostly top engine moves, and when they're not, it's because they are close to top engine, but they are, they cause problems for your opponent. So I like his move suggestions, but I think he laid out the course to prioritize lines that a lower rating bracket plays. That's so far the only. I only have 2 criticisms with the course so far. That's one criticism. I think he should have. I think 1200 is too low. I mean, I can understand why he might have done that, but that's still too low. I think. Because that's going to be the most. That's the majority of people that are buying these courses are beginners, right? So I understand why. And then the other thing is he didn't add in a common line into the course, but he does add lines after the fact. So hopefully he'll add in this other line down the road. Okay, this is updated. So I did lose a bird game against this suspicious character today, which I'm pissed. That's why I'm extra pissed too, because it happened in a bird game. So this suspicious character beat me in the bird, and then I won 1 in the bird. So I think it's a net equal for that. So I've now played 30 bird games, and I have a win rate of 53% versus 43 loss. So still have a better performance rating with E4, but I'm still brand new to F4, and I'm getting close to equal performance rating with the bird, and that's with me not knowing anything. So enormous potential for the bird. Yeah, I don't know. Like if I had the depth if I had the depths of knowledge in the bird that I do for E4, that might add like 150 points to my rating. Pure speculation. Okay, guys. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to end it there. Just too many annoyances today with the server issues, and then the suspicious character, and then there are some other issues as well. I forget what, though. I will be back tomorrow, and hopefully I don't run into as many annoyances that I have in the past few days. And I will go over some more bird lines tonight, so I should know it a little bit better for tomorrow. Thanks for watching.